We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River, and we've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Fans are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18, pioneer. Warrior 70.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He goes to the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Got it. Ready?
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Go! Dragon 60. 70s Timberwolves.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
keeping him off the scoreboard, and that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Herbert throwing right away. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Herbert from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already third and 10. Third and long for him here. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Ready? Night, craft all 80. 60 Bobcats, 60. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready? Panther, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long.
I love that. I mean, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Tag. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79, 60 Maverick, 60 Warriors, 70. Ready?
To the air on third and long. It's his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Takes it into the 21. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 39-yard line.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden II. And it's third down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
He's got Hampton underneath. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
They snap it to Herbert. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 2.
Pickup of 2 here. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
2 yards on the play.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Riggs, the Bronco 80, 7-5, 19 Lions. Cup Knights, 18 Rattler, 19 Sight, 9.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, left, 70 range, 70.
Looking inside the red zone. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Cougar 19, Chop 60, Chops.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. It's got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Downfield, and he has McConkey. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. They get 22 on that one, and it brings up an LA first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They'll go left side with Hampton. He's got a gain of 6 there. Zach Bond with the tackle. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Rolling left, buying some time. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Gets this one to Gadsden. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
19. Red. 60 left.
He'll look to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
70 Timberwolf, Mach 6, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing from the gun. This one's caught. And he's got cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
18, 5 in. Let's go. Cougar 19, shot 60, shot 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Go play action on first down. Throw caught at the 6. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Fits it through the middle. By man, he's in the clear. Keeps it moving. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Glad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
60 Vikings, Cowboy 8, Warriors, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions, go!
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to pass on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that's good for a few, and it brings up third down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles hoping to take a lead going into the break. Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down.
60 Eagles, 60.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Dumped off, he is rocked, that ball's free. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Short pass brought in. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert from the gun. Escapes his grasp. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air, Herbert. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42.
Herbert throwing again. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
24 more yards.
Give him 24 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Hey, Kaplan. What is it?
Shotgun give to Hampton. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
There'll be a gain of 5, and they've got second and goal now from the 3.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Kaplan. Let's go. Ready.
Hampton. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. On the counter, it's Hampton. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Herbert escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now an inside give to Hampton. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards. That's another Chargers.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
A gain of 11.
First and 10, Herbert.
First down, Chargers.
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Herbert now. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
5-9. Crowd right.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Complete here to Hampton. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Set.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Rondé Ganson the second on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
For the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7.
Set up. 70, cup 19, cup 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Warrior, 19, Lion. Go.
Looking to throw here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up Cam Hart. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Flushed out of the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Buys time, rolling, and he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. This one is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the double.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. Pioneer. 65 catch. 65.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A big loss on that play. Brings up 2nd down.
19. 18. Mustang, trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Dive in and he gets his hands underneath for the catch.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this 3rd down.
79 Broncos, Panther 60, 77 Pirates, 7 Buffalo 18, Dragon 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Cover man is there and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. Fights his way through a tackle.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Brought in by Gadsden. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
An 8-yard pickup.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Set. Delta. Hey, go Lion.
Back to Hampton. Shoves one away. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. First and 10 from the 41.
21.
The play fake, now Herbert to throw. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long.
Go. Set.
Here's Herbert. Catch made. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd and long for him here. Dump off caught by his back. And they hit this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
They're out now, ready to punt it. J.K. Scott will kick it away. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Out close to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Through the second level at the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready. Bronco 80. 79 Bronco. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
They go play action on 1st down. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A.J. Brown. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
On the jump.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
18, 5, 10, 19, 7, 7.
They'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st down, around with Barkley. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Let's go. Check out.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of a yard.
Out of the gun, a give to Shipley. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I would expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
He'll go from the gun with Barkley. He dodged the tackle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles losing by 7.
Okay,
Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal.
Alert! Let's go now. 18, go!
QB sneak coming. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Down. Cowboys.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Back to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Hampton now up the middle. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Running it with Hampton. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. That one's good to McConkey. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it's all coming down to a try from Cameron Dicker. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. The kick is off the mark, no good. And folks, we're headed for overtime. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on third down. Herbert from the gun. Johnson finds the football, complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
21. Hey, Kaplan. Let's go. Moment to try. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chargers break the tie and go up by 6. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The challenge has been laid down, partner. And it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Stick to the Eagles. Come on. Set. 19, 18, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Panther 11, 70.
Now looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that takes them to 3rd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Here he is to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hyatt with the grab. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Cougar 19.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Trap 60. 60 Bison. 60 Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, big interception here. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game.